My name is Leanna. I'm from Vancouver Island in Canada, and I work for EF on the marketing team.
My name's Matt. I'm originally from Leicestershire in the UK, and I'm a regional trainer here at EF.
My name is Diederik. I'm from Belgium, and I'm working here as a teacher trainer.
My name is Leanne Robinson, and I am from Cape Town, South Africa. I work on teacher recruitment here at EF.
I only speak a very little bit of Chinese. I really struggle to get the tones right, but it's not been a problem, so I use my phone a lot for Google Translate or using WeChat, and I find my neighbors are very patient in helping me. So I've definitely improved my Chinese since moving over, but it's been fine day to day, even stepping off the airplane and only knowing how to say hello.
I think my Chinese is okay. Like, considering I've been here for 10 years, it should be better. I'd say I'm about probably an A2, B1 kind of level, sort of pre-intermediate, intermediate kind of level of Chinese. I can sort of get by with anything in daily conversation, really. I can understand quite a lot. I think because I've been here so long, my listening is really good. My speaking is okay, I think. I can communicate reasonably well. My reading is okay as well. My writing is terrible. Writing is really difficult. That's the most difficult part, I think. I find living in Shanghai, actually the longer I've lived here for about 3 years. Before that I lived in a smaller city. I found living in a smaller city, I had a real need to use Chinese, and my Chinese got better steadily over the time I was there. Since I've been living in Shanghai, I think it's actually, my fluency at least, is getting worse because there's less chance to practice here. Most people speak English.
My Chinese is okay. I would say I can get by easily, which is fantastic for traveling and everything. Doesn't really matter that much in first-tier cities like Shanghai, but when you travel, I think it's good to have some basic Chinese. Also to come in contact with people who don't speak English, so you meet some interesting people. I probably cannot really discuss very advanced topics, but just everyday communication, buying tickets and all those things, no problem. A bit of chit chat, and it really makes your life a lot easier, especially if you go to other cities than the famous ones, Shanghai and Beijing.
Yeah, I do speak a bit of Chinese, not too much. My Chinese should be a lot better than it is, but I would definitely say that speaking Chinese in China is not an absolute necessity. Having a few phrases that you can use every now and then, the local people are very willing to engage with you even if you don't speak as much Chinese as you would need to, but also the technology these days, it's not mandatory, but it's a good skill to have.
I just love how friendly and welcoming everyone is. It's been so great to move into a real community and just find that my neighbors are welcoming, always happy to see me. Everyone's always super interested in trying to talk to me, even with the language barrier, and it's such a big change from back home, and I absolutely love it.
This is a difficult question because there are a billion Chinese, or more than a billion Chinese people, right? And I think it's difficult to say that Chinese people are like this or Chinese people are like that. There's 50 plus different ethnicities here and different regions. I mean, if you were to go from one city in China to another, it would be like traveling further than the whole distance of Europe. So there are different cultures, different kinds of people, and I guess if I was to say I like something, it's that diversity that you couldn't say all Chinese people are like this or like that.
They're, I think, generally very hospitable, very interested. They show a lot of interest in different things. Generally, I find it quite easy to live here because of the people, I guess. Yeah.
I would definitely say the openness and the willingness to assist at any point. If you're ever stuck or lost or don't know where you're going, you can always ask someone where's sort of the bathroom or where's the train station. People are very open to helping you and being very involved, and they're very interested in your culture as well. So I think just the openness and willingness to engage has been really great.
Yeah, it's been really easy, especially in Shanghai. So there are expat grocery stores that I use either online or in person. There are lots of different restaurants to go to, and I find I probably get more exposure to food from around the world here than I did back home.
Again, definitely in Shanghai. I'd say less so in the smaller cities, but here I think pretty much everything. There's only one thing I miss from home which I can't get here, which is pork pies, a kind of a British specialty from Leicestershire, from where I'm from, and you can't get that here. But everything else, fish and chips, meat pies, cheese, all that sort of stuff, it's all very readily available.
No, you can kind of get everything now. It used to be a bit more difficult. Again, like Shanghai is a bit different from other cities, but even in smaller cities, they're not really smaller cities in China, they're all kind of big. It's okay. And then you also, I think that Chinese cuisine is generally very varied. Maybe back home people only know one kind, but actually all different regions have almost totally different cuisines, and then you realize that there's always something you'll probably like, or something that is not even that different, some dish not even different what you're used to. So, and then the comfort food you can get, and once in a while we all need it, I guess. It's no problem to get.
I definitely say there's days where there's specific things that I really miss from home, such as a bag of salt and vinegar chips or something like that. But with Taobao and the import stores in a lot of the larger cities, I found it's been quite accessible to get some stuff from home if I'm absolutely craving it, and if not, just got to plan your next holiday home.